Today I'm watching this video. It's called What Americans Know About Poland. So I'm very interested to hear this because any videos I usually watch where people ask Americans about things outside of America, it seems their knowledge is very limited. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they know about Poland. I hope they know a lot, or hope they know some things. I'm not expecting a lot. Tell me if you're from Poland what you think about Americans. But let's watch this video and find out.
Growing up in the United States, I had the impression that Polish people were everywhere. And now that I live in Poland, I wonder how much my fellow Americans know about the great country. So on today's episode of Cult America, I'm interviewing everyday Americans to see just what they know about Poland.
And I think actually there should be a good number of Americans that do have strong knowledge of Poland, because there's so much people of Polish descent in America. You see it in media, with actors, directors and things. There's a lot of people of Polish heritage, so you would hope that people do have some level of knowledge. Let's find out.
What do you know about the country of Poland?
Not very much.
Not much.
Not much, unfortunately.
For making a street survey, I just want to ask like 3 questions about the country of Poland.
Oh, I don't know anything about the country of Poland.
I've never been to Poland, so I can't really say.
Not much.
No? Have you ever heard of Poland before?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
See, the first thing is just with the first couple there, the way they laugh when they say they don't know anything. I feel like that's quite a common trait that I found when I watch videos like this, that it's almost like Americans are proud of their lack of knowledge. It's very interesting to me, but being someone who, if I don't know something, I feel almost embarrassed. Then I want to learn as much as I can about that subject. I don't think I would laugh about not knowing something. Maybe they're just self-conscious on the camera, but yeah, I feel like even you should have some knowledge of some fact about Poland.
World War II stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's basically it.
Do you know who invaded Poland in the Second World War?
Was it France?
Come on, man. That's not even knowledge about Poland. That's just knowledge of history. Not just history. One of the most momentous moments in all of history.
No, Hitler invaded Poland under false pretenses, and that's it.
During World War II, it was taken over by Russia, and I won't say his name right, but Walesa kind of was the one who I would say helped to break the barrier of that oppression and kind of make it a free state again, I guess, its own country again.
Pope St. John Paul II is from Poland, Krakow.
There's the Thaddeus Cusco's house right over on, was that 3rd and Pine? 3rd and Spruce?
Tadushki's house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
And then we had the Polish American Museum
That's
over
right.
by Walnut
3rd
Street
and Walnut,
on
3rd
the
and Walnut.
south
Yeah,
side.
absolutely, yeah.
He helped us win the Battle of Saratoga at a hand in West Point.
That's right.
Would you say he's an American hero? A Polish American hero?
Oh, I
Yes,
agree. Yeah, oh, absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Of course.
Excellent. Do you know what kind of food people eat in Poland?
Do you? Polish food.
I don't know, man. I was hoping maybe at least the older generation would have more knowledge. I feel like with the younger generation of Americans, maybe the education level is not the best, but you would expect more of the older generation with just more life experience and just more knowledge overall.
I'm not positive. They may be the pierogi people, and I'm not sure whether they would also be kibasi and things like that, but good stuff.
Oh, wow. Man.
I could tell you Czechoslovakia. But,
And what language do people speak in Poland?
I don't know English.
Have you...
Oh, man. I mean, that is just one person it's not even his lack of knowledge, it's his lack of common sense. Like, that one's a hard one to watch.
Had any interaction with Polish people, or what continent is Poland on? That's easy.
Oh, that's in Europe.
West of Russia, east of Germany. I know that it has a long history of both having been, it's got a strong Catholic background, got a lot of strong cultural elements. It's been subject to military invasion because it's so flat, so it's been easy for people to come from either side. But nonetheless, culturally, people in Poland have a very strong sense of their self-value.
Wow, that was what I wanted to see, man. At least there's one person there who has, I mean, that was a strong grasp of not just history, but geography as well. So very impressed to see that. I just want to see more people like that. This couple don't really fill me with too much hope.
I actually don't know a lot about Poland. I'd like to know more about it.
So, to the best of my knowledge, it seems that Poland is kind of an irrelevant place for the majority of Americans. Some people were a little bit nervous and I think reserved to talk about the obvious things they knew about the country, but generally speaking, the conclusion I can come to is that Poland simply does not matter for everyday people here in America.
Yeah, I mean, that is an interesting conclusion to come to, and I don't know if that says more about the lack of knowledge and lack of education, or just that stereotype of Americans where they only think about themselves or they only think about America. I mean, that's not all Americans. My American friends are awesome and very intelligent. They'll definitely know about Poland and can give some different information about Poland, but it's just this stereotype about Americans where they only look inwards. They don't really expand their knowledge outside of Poland.
Anyway,
outside of the USA, sorry.
I asked people to give a message to the people of Poland in this video, and now I would like to ask the people in Poland to give a message to America in the comment section. If you have any thoughts or feelings on America in terms of how they view you, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Cults America, and I will see you next time.
Sorry you don't know as much about you guys as you probably know about America, but I'll get better with that. You know, all love here, though. You know, no disrespect.
Peace around the world, you know? Peace to everybody, especially to the people in Poland.
Poland's been a very brave country. It dealt with communism and the threat of Russian or Soviet invasion and responses. You know, I'm glad you guys are part of the world.
Yeah, that was really interesting to me. I feel like it probably went as I expected, that most of them never really knew much. And I don't think that's just about Poland. I feel like if you ask them about any other country in Europe or South America, Asia, they'll still have a very limited knowledge. Like, I live in Malaysia. I'm sure if you ask them about Malaysia, they'll know nothing as well. And yeah, why do you think that is? Is it the education system in America? Is it their personalities where they just don't really care about anything outside of the USA? Very interesting video, good social experiment. I like that guy who had a strong knowledge. He seemed like a good guy, but even at the end, they seem like good people. Like, they just don't have that knowledge, unfortunately. But tell me what you think about that video and what you think about Americans, what you think about their answers to the questions in this video. Thanks.